Hey Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to your February tarot forecast. So let's begin. I can see you coming into the month of Feb feeling a little bit anguished is not the right word, but feeling a little bit fed up, let's say, and not really looking at like the things that are happening around you. I feel like that January energy is really pulling through into the beginning of February for you, and I feel like you're just a bit sick and tired of working, sick and tired of just like this long old slog, and it's all just getting a bit much, feeling a bit monotonous, I think is the word. But we've got the King of Cups showing through in the beginning of the month, which is showing me that you are on solid ground, despite things maybe being a little bit turbulent around you. I think maybe like to do with your friendship groups, your family, or mainly friendship groups. Actually, I'm seeing that there is things happening around you that are a little bit rocky and that it's hard for you to not get involved in. But I feel like just try not to get involved too much in things that don't directly concern you. There's a definite water energy coming through this month for you. It's Piscean energy to be absolutely correct. To be, sorry, what's the word? I don't know. But it's Piscean energy. So Pisces, I feel like, is a big influential energy for you this month, whether it's in friendship, in someone that you trust, or in a relationship. I do see that there's going to be like a celebration with you and at least another two people. Like you've done a deal together, you've done something good together, something you're going to see a reward coming through to the middle of the month, I feel, and it's going to be quite exciting for you. Something new you've been working on, maybe a new project, or it maybe is even just that you've managed to get together with a couple of people that you absolutely love and you haven't managed to get together for a long time. But there's definitely this number 3 coming through, and when I did the meditation and made the notes for the reading as well, the number 3 also came through channeling for you. We're getting Death reversed and the Fool card, so it's just saying that it's like, although you might be in a bit more of a comfortable position, you're not really stressing about money this month, there is the potential of new beginnings, and new beginnings are always a good thing. So it's trying to just not be blindsided by what road you're on now. There is more than one narrative to your story, and also there's more than one journey and route that you can take, and the one you're already on isn't necessarily the most authentic, pure one. So just being more open to what's happening around you, and being a bit more receptive to kind of where's right for you to be right now, what's right for you to do. I'm getting a big sense of Yorkshire with this as well. I'm really kind of tuning into the White Rose kind of Yorkshire vibes. I feel like Leeds is a city that's standing out to me right now. So take that as it resonates, if it does. But hopefully, I mean, that's quite specific, but for some of you, it will do. The Fool reversed is showing me just to kind of, again, the White Rose energy, we're getting that kind of Leeds energy. I don't know what that is, but hopefully it resonates with you. But the Fool, yeah, it's just a slight warning here, just while everything is going well for you and you are celebrating a certain situation. I feel like this home movement with a lot of you as well, I just have to say that as a side note. But I feel like it's just try not to be too whimsical and easy come, easy goes. Like now that you're in like a lucky streak and things are going well, it's trying not to forget the fact that sometimes things do change as well and situations can change. So not that it's definitely going to for you, but not being too it's kind of like a double meaning I'm getting here. I'm getting the shown by the Fool reverse that just almost like put some savings aside if you're in a position where you can do that, or like make contingencies just so you've got like backup plans. But then the Queen of Pentacles is also showing me that like, although money can feel like lucrative, just don't feel like you have to hold on to it too tight. So it's really finding that balance with these cards showing me together, really finding that balance in finances where you're not overspending, not overexerting your expenses, but you aren't also penny pinching or holding on to it too tight. You've got to allow yourselves in life the things that are a little bit luxury sometimes, especially if months before it's been a little bit more tricky and a bit tighter for you. We've got the romance card, so I do see that there's a new romance coming through, and I feel like this King of Cups Piscean energy may be something to do with that. And then we have the card where the angels are saying a year from now situations will be very different. So again, try not to take today too serious, because in this time next year things will be looking different again. We've got love from your parents, so no matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. And that normally comes through, one, as an indication to connect to your inner child and be able to provide for your inner child what a parent hopefully would or should provide for that child. But knowing that there's that loving kind of maternal, paternal, masculine, feminine energy coming through for you in this reading. The energy is gaining momentum, so whatever you're working on, and I feel like this is maybe related to the Three of Cups, working on a project with other people, but whatever you're working on or whatever you're thinking about, and this could even be with in terms of romance as well, is gaining momentum, and the energy is building in that respect, which is really exciting, because you're going to start then seeing movement in that aspect of your life, whichever aspect it is. Got quite a lot of random notes for you that channeled through. So I got the name Lana, which jumped out to me. I had the Cooks the Kooks Naive song playing to me, which I think was a message: don't be naive and don't be too trusting. So always making sure that you fully fact check and know what you're going into before you like sign anything official, if that rings for you. I just wrote down good things, like it's a month of fulfillment for you, Scorpio, and I do see good things happening for you. I think you need to trust yourself, and you trust your instincts, trust your insight. I've got deal done as well, so I feel like for a lot of you there is a particular deal, whether that be like a home deal, selling a house, buying a house, renting a house, something contractual. There's a deal that's been done, and I feel like that is a lot what this number 3 energy, Three of Cups is attaining to. We've got John or Johnny as another name for you, and as well, be more mysterious, the Spirit's saying. So sometimes it is a little bit better to hold cards closer to your chest until the deal is done, really. So don't always wear your heart on your sleeve, or just be selective who you share certain information with. We're getting a number 3 for you, which is a lucky number for you. Also jelly. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but maybe you've been eating jelly. Jelly is a good thing. I feel like that's going to have a very specific meaning for a certain few of you, and I'd love to know what it is. So please do DM me if that is there for you. We've got as well, pay it forward. So if you can afford to pay it forward financially, maybe like buy a coffee for somebody in the line behind you, do an act of goodwill gesture for somebody who might actually, that day be needing something without you being aware of it. If it's not financial, it can be just like smiling at somebody who you don't know, giving somebody a hug that you do know, being there, giving someone a bit more time. Paying it forward isn't always about money, it's about time, energy, love, and commitment as well. Don't be bitter as well. So sometimes I feel like this celebration's going on around you, and you can feel a bit uptight, like a bit bitter. Not bitter is a strong word, but that's what they've said to me. But I feel like when I'm deepening in this, it's more about like jealousy arising and trying to squash that jealousy, because it's not going to serve you or the other people involved well. Also, don't cry over spilt milk. So try not to get too emotionally invested in situations that don't deserve your emotional intelligence to be kind of in there. And also, what are you focusing on? Is it big or is it small? Does it need your attention? I'm getting, literally, I got a meow in my head. So I'm getting cat energy, and then they also channeled through pet energy. So I don't know, some of you might be getting a cat, some of you might have a cat as a pet, but the definitely strong. I feel like if you're thinking of getting a cat, I think it's going to be a good thing, to be honest with you. And that will help bring out the mysteriousness in you as well, because cats are very kind of passionate, mysterious creatures, very majestic, very magical. So it'll help you to be in tune with your more kind of creative side as well. See your beauty and remember who you are. So not forgetting who you are, Scorpio, because I feel like sometimes you look in a mirror and you don't see what other people see, you see what Scorpio sees, and it's not always going to be helpful for you to look that way into the mirror. I feel like just try and see your beauty, and yeah, just remember who you are in the heart of it and in the roots. make new cycles. So making new cycles, so breaking old cycles and making new cycles is going to be very healthy for you, and just opening your heart to receive, because this is going to be a very good month. We've got good things coming through for you. Romance is on the horizon if you're looking for that. Opportunities a year from now, so things are going to look very different, and also closing deals and kind of celebrating this month. So it's a really, really great month for you. I think it's exciting. I feel like just, try and open your heart so you can receive all of life's gifts. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for being here. Thank you also for liking, subscribing to our channel, or liking and sharing this with your friends as well. The more people that this gets out to, the better it is for us, because I'd much rather create more free content for you in the future as well, and even maybe deepen these readings a little bit longer for you. Thank you for being here, and have a great February.